Coming up next, how good is this? A matchup for the UFC welterweight division title. All right, so here he is, the #1 welterweight contender, getting set to challenge for the UFC's 170-pound title. Took a long winning streak in many years for him to realize this opportunity. He is not taking it lightly. He has said all here during fight week he's appreciative of this opportunity, but he is confident he is going to maximize it and leave as not just a contender, but a UFC champion. The reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, and in a division that has so much depth in that top 15, it's even more remarkable that this man has remained the hunted. The question tonight, with a powerful challenger out of that blue corner, can he walk away and still? The tape for this, our main event of the evening. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Loving. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in...
Ходим.
Пятачок, да?
Islam Makhachev corners Razvan Magomedov's with absolutely no way out.
Ты туда как попал, скажи, да, Резван? А? Резван, ты туда как попал, скажи, да, брат?
After watching Islam power through his final week of training, one thing is undeniable. He's built differently. Focused, composed, and fully prepared for whatever challenge comes next.
Пацаны все пошли здесь, а Ислам приходит 59, он не опаздывает, он ровно 59 здесь будет.
Только свет включили, интернет появился. У нас идет разминка, потом у нас будет отработки, обработки, потом у нас будет спарринги. Настроение нормальное. Завтра уже мало кто будет улыбаться. в моменте фьюри думал.
Jack shows zero nerves. If anything, he looks fascinated by the matchup. He fully respects Islam's world-class wrestling, but he believes his own upgraded grappling will surprise a lot of people. It's obvious he's put serious work into that area, especially judging by how sharp his defensive skills looked in his last fight. His confidence shows when he hints at having new weapons ready, almost like he's holding something special back for fight night.
Or Islam. Islam уйдет и Jack will как тренер, asking he coach brother wait what he gonna say, we'll see. Your opinions? 5% от Madalena. Islam não precisa ver nada. Coach says 55% Maddalena, 45 Islam, but I think Islam will see. Both good fighters. Islam moving up, it's interesting to see what's he gonna do. But I think Islam will be more, he gonna use his wrestling more in this fight.
When Khabib's name came up, Jack didn't hesitate to show complete respect, calling him a true legend, and you could tell he meant it. But he made it clear that this fight isn't about Khabib's legacy. It's about Islam. Jack said he's not stepping into the cage to fight a reputation or a storyline. He's fighting the man standing in front of him. That mentality shows how locked in he is, refusing to get distracted by hype, comparisons, or outside noise.
The way you did, defensive wrestling or grappling, were there any sort of particular aha moments over the last year plus or so for you?
I mean, it's been a big part of what I've been doing, like a lot of grappling. There's a lot of good grapplers in the division. So there's a lot of a lot of hard grappling rounds, trying to get better every day at grappling. But we sort of set a couple of tricks and stuff that we thought would work, and they did come off well. Craig Jones, the team, helped me out a lot. So had a few tricks in the back pocket that we pulled out in the fight that got us back to the feet, or at least kept it on the feet.
He knows exactly what he's up against. A finisher who suffocates opponents the moment the fight hits the canvas. That's why Jack keeps stressing movement and timing, insisting that constant activity and never allowing Islam to settle will be the key. He's treating this matchup like a calculated chess match, not just another wild brawl.
Maedov, of course, one of Islam coaches and a legend in this sport, right? He has said that you are the toughest challenge that Islam faces, that not Ilya, not any of these other guys. When you hear that, I mean, would you agree? And why would you agree?
I mean, I guess, I do agree. I think being the champion of an upper weight class, it is definitely the biggest challenge of his career, Going up, not many people have been able to go in and secure the second belt, so it's a big challenge for him. So I think they obviously aren't taking that lightly, and Khabib's obviously a legend in the sport. To hear that is...
And when his coach predicted he could knock Islam out, Jack didn't dismiss it. He nodded like he already believed it. It wasn't arrogance, just a calm, controlled confidence. He trusts his coach, trusts the work he's put in, and understands that one clean, perfectly timed shot could change everything.
Are you able to kind of adjust that and maybe potentially add that to your strategy in this fight versus like your normal, typical way that you tend to fight?
I mean, it's similar. I think, not stop moving. I think Islam, if he can get on top of you and you give him time to sort of get to better positions, I think he'll just keep getting to better positions until he can get the finish. I think keeping moving, never letting a position really settle is going to be key to the victory.
When it comes to his coach, Ben Vickers speaks with a calm confidence that says everything. He believes this fight could end early or stretch into the deep championship rounds, and either outcome fits their game plan perfectly. There's no rush, no frantic pace. The mission is simple. Stay sharp, stay disciplined, and strike the moment an opening appears. Ben knows Jack carries fight-ending power at any second, but what reassures him even more is Jack's upgraded cardio. Dangerous from the first bell to the last minute. Their camp has focused heavily on pacing, patience, and controlled pressure rather than relying solely on knockout power. Vickers doesn't reveal specifics, but his tone makes one thing clear. He trusts Jack's timing, his composure, and his ability to punish even the smallest mistake Islam makes.
100%. That was what the talk was. If I won, it was Islam. And then pretty much straight away, we knew that was the fight that was going to happen.
And of course, he said, I think he's going to knock him out. I mean, when you hear that, how much pressure and how much confidence does that give you? I mean, each one.
Yeah, for sure. I always trust Ben's words. I feel like he never, shies away from the truth. He says what he sees. And yeah, so hearing him say that, I believe I can do it. And that's what I'm gunning for.
Javier Mendez has hinted that many people still misjudge Islam by labeling him only as a grappler. He explains that Islam's striking is anything but ordinary. It's awkward, unpredictable, and brutally effective against opponents who think they can dominate him on the feet. Mendez, who has coached Islam for more than a decade, says even polished, technical strikers find themselves struggling once they feel Islam's timing and pressure. He doesn't give away tactics or specifics, but his message is unmistakable. Islam's stand-up is a real weapon, and ignoring it is a serious mistake. Mendez emphasizes that Islam is a complete mixed martial artist, and anyone stepping into the cage expecting just a wrestler is walking straight into trouble.
Like third, fourth round, or do you think people might even be shocked to see it happen earlier on?
We know for a fact if Jack clips someone clean on the chin, they can go over. So it could happen in the first minute, it could happen in the 24th minute, it could happen in the 24 minute 59 seconds, it could happen 3 rounds in. Jack likes long fights, he likes to be in there, but obviously we're not getting paid for overtime. So if the opportunity arises, we're happy to take it. But Jack's cardio, as we saw, Bilal's reputedly the best cardio in the UFC, and Jack out cardioed him. Bilal was more tired than Jack towards the end of the fight. So Jack's cardio is exceptional, his power is exceptional, and yeah, I like the fight
because Islam has more of a traditional style for his stand-up. Do you feel like people are kind of missing some of the X factors that Islam brings with his striking?
If he's saying that, I hope that he goes in believing that, because when he gets in there with Islam, you're going to find out a whole different story, because I'm sorry, they're completely different. And by no means is Islam an easy for anybody on the stand-up. Any MMA fighter that's a striker, that's not going to have an easy time with him. I've been with this kid going on 11 years of watching him just destroy everybody on the stand-up, guys that are much better stand-up than him, and he still destroys them. So no. Don't go by what you see. When you get in there with that man, it's